Hi there, let's talk summer style mistakes, because at this time of year when it suddenly gets warm, the chances of sartorial mishaps can be endless. Now, while I wouldn't dream of telling you what you can and can't wear, I just thought I'd put together some ideas for you if you want to make your outfits that little bit more stylish. Because when it gets hot and we shed layers and we're showing more of our body, we probably want to make a little bit more effort with getting those accessories right and getting those little styling extras perfect. Because if there's one thing I know, when more body is on show, and that rhymes, I'm a poet, I didn't know it, we tend to feel less confident. So without further ado, let's get into some style mistakes and how you can fix them. So the first one is all about wearing shorts, and I'm a great believer that if you want to wear shorts, please do. And there's lots of shorts available now. This season, in fact, the longer Bermuda short has been very popular. So if you do want to wear shorts, but you're not so confident on wearing really short ones, then that might be an option for you. And they've been worn quite a lot with the longer line waistcoat as well, which I think is a really nice look. It's quite stylish, it's quite elegant, and it gives you that slightly more sort of polished look than a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. So that's one option for you. But let's have a look at a mistake that you might be making. So something that I see a lot is it gets hot and we'll go into, say, a pair of jeans shorts, and we might go for a coloured pair like I have done here, and we'll put on a little vest top because that's really cool, and a pair of flip-flops. Now this outfit does me absolutely no favours at all. Because of the bulky jeans fabric, it's making my stomach look really big, which immediately is affecting my confidence, because if I know one thing, it's that a lot of women over 50 want to be able to conceal their tummy. The video I did about that is one of the most watched that I've ever done. So this kind of outfit is not going to give you any confidence. So how can we fix it? Well, the first thing that you could do is take off the little vest top and perhaps just wear a little blouse over the top of it, or something like this little viscose top that I'm wearing in this second image. And I've swapped out the flip-flops because if you're going out somewhere, I always feel like flip-flops are kind of for the beach or, you know, around the pool. I do wear them at home, but I would never go out in them because I just feel like they're too floppy and scruffy. So I've swapped those out for a pair of slides and a pretty little top, which I've worn out over the top, and it comes down and kind of conceals the tummy a little bit. But I've still got some shape in it because I haven't gone for anything too voluminous. The second thing that you could do if you still want to wear the vest top is this second option, where I have still paired them with a vest top, but again I've untucked it, I've worn it out so it comes down a little bit over the tummy area, and I've just popped on a kimono over the top of it. And that to me is a really nice little outfit that if you're on a holiday and you're going sightseeing or you're wandering around the town or something like that, it's casual, it's relaxed, but it still looks stylish. So it's just a step up from that sort of really casual shorts look that's not really doing you any favours. Now the second problem that I quite often see with shorts, and in this one I'm wearing a pair of white shorts, but I often see them paired with a big baggy t-shirt. Now these white shorts are a little bit too big for me, so it doesn't really help that I've paired them with a baggy t-shirt, because it's all just making me look much bigger than I am. And that thought about wearing a big t-shirt conceals everything. Actually, it can just make you look bigger. So if you do want to increase your confidence, then wear something that's a little bit more fitted, like I have done in this second option with this pink t-shirt. And again, it's just giving me that little bit more shape. This lovely scoop neckline as well is much more flattering, especially if you've got a big bust, than the higher crew neck. I know that those crew neck t-shirts are much more on trend, and I do wear them, but I would tend to wear one that again is a little bit more fitted. The green t-shirt that you saw is only in my wardrobe because I wear it when I go out walking with a pair of leggings, and quite often it will be worn in the winter underneath something and nobody actually sees it. Now, the next style mistake that I quite often see is with a linen shirt and a pair of linen trousers. So the example that I've got here, there's nothing really wrong with this outfit, but trying to tuck that shirt into the trousers, it's all a bit too bulky and voluminous because it is a slightly oversized linen shirt. And again, these are really on trend, but a much better way to wear them is perhaps to wear them as a co-ord. So the shorts outfit that I had, instead of putting the kimono over the top of that, you could put a linen shirt over the top of that. And a lot of brands have done coordinating shirts and shorts, like this one from Hobbs that I'll pop in here, which I think looks lovely, but actually I would wear that shirt open with a little vest top underneath it. So instead of trying to tuck your voluminous linen shirt into your trousers, why not wear it the way I have done here, as a jacket over a slimmer leg trouser? To me, that gives a much sort of leaner, long line look that for me I feel is more flattering. And I've kept that sort of single column of colour underneath there. And also those light colours together I think look lovely on a really hot day. Now, what do you wear with the linen trousers? If you're wearing something that's wider legged, again, you want to wear something that is perhaps finer on the top or slightly more fitted. So I actually paired it with this top that I'm wearing. But again, I have paired it with a vest top and a kimono jacket. Again, I'll pop the picture in here, the way I wore that. Again, it's just giving you that nice long lean look rather than having volume on the top and volume on the bottom and trying to sort of create some shape with it. Now, another style mistake that I see is getting proportions wrong. And I've got an example here, this little black top, which is a really sweet little top. But wearing it with a skirt, again, we've got sort of an A-line shape on the top and an A-line shape on the bottom, and it's all too much, and it's actually too long for the skirt as well. It's sort of giving you a 50-50 split, and that is not the most flattering. You're much better doing 1/3, 2/3, or 2/5, 3/5, or having a longer jacket and a shorter bottom half. It's much more pleasing to the eye rather than something that is just 50-50 and is actually quite boring for the eye. Instead of wearing this little black top with the skirt, again, I would put it with some more tapered trousers. So here I've paired it with a pair of fine black silk trousers which have a tapered leg, and it gives it that much more elegant look, the longer top and then the trousers. And I've popped on a little heel with that as well. Alternatively, if you want to wear the skirt, what looks better with it? Well, actually it looks much better again with something that is a little bit more fitted on the top half. So I've just popped on a vest top with it here. But again, if you wanted to have some arm coverage, you could put a little lightweight jacket over the top of that, or one of the options that I showed in last week's vlog, which I will link for you here. Now, the next styling mistake is trying to match something up colour-wise, but it doesn't really, again, work with proportions. So we're still talking about proportions here. And the example that I've got for you is this pair of printed trousers, and this t-shirt is actually the perfect colour to go with them. Unfortunately, the t-shirt again is too loose, too baggy. It's actually too big for me because I bought it when I was bigger. And so that really needs to go. It's not a particularly stylish, flattering look with those trousers. So instead, I would actually pair those trousers with something that I would tuck in and perhaps blouse out a little bit. And then if you wanted to, you could put some arm coverage over the top of that with like a loose linen cardigan, as I have done in the second picture here. And I'm creating shape here. And again, this is a tip that I mentioned in last week's vlog, where you're creating the illusion of a waist even if you don't have one, by tucking your top and then putting a top layer on as well. That does sort of create the illusion that you've got a waist there even if you haven't. And if you have got a tummy and you don't want to tuck in, then you could still wear a little vest top, but just either blouse it over, tuck it in and blouse it over, or wear something that is just a little bit longer but still sits closer to the body, but again not too baggy, so something that skims the body. Now, a couple of other styling mistakes that I wanted to mention quite often come up with our underwear. In the summertime, we often see these really pretty bras with embroidery and lace, but the problem with them is if you're wearing a very sheer top, all of that shows through. So ideally you want to be wearing a bra that is really nice and smooth that goes underneath your top. Now, I'm actually wearing one today. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and pop a picture if I can find this particular one, which is very smooth and it doesn't give any sort of lumps or bumps underneath sort of fine fabrics or anything that is even slightly sheer, which a lot of those little linen vests can be, especially if you get one in white. And talking about white, if you are wearing white, it's a misconception to wear white underwear. So if you're wearing white trousers or a white top, go for skin tone underneath it. That is a much better option than wearing white, because if you wear white, you just see the white through the white and you'll see the complete outline of your underwear. So opt for skin tone underwear instead. I don't know if you can tell, but it is absolutely boiling today. I've picked one of the hottest days of the year to do all this photography and filming, but I'm trying to get through it. I'm almost there. Anyway, so skin tone underwear is really important. Now, the other thing that I found, which is really useful to have in your underwear drawer, is one of these bras that has got a little hook at the back so that you can convert it to a racer back. I cannot go braless. I do find strapless bras quite difficult, although I did find one to wear under a dress that I'm wearing to Henley Festival in a few weeks' time. But what I do find really useful, if I'm wearing a top that is quite cutaway, or a dress that's quite cutaway, like this white one here, I like to wear one of these bras that clips at the back and it pulls the straps in. The other nice thing about that is it means that your straps don't fall down off your shoulders either. So I will link the one that I've been wearing, which is really comfortable. They can be a little bit tricky to get into. You might need somebody else to actually do that little hook at the top up for you. Otherwise, it's a bit of a fight to sort of get it over your head and done up. But they are a great option if you're wearing something that is a bit cutaway on the shoulder line. So that was a quick video on my style mistakes and how to fix them. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found some tips in there that will be useful for you, that you will use this summer. And even in the heat, we can still be stylish. So if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe. It all helps my channel, helps me to continue going. Don't forget that on a Sunday every week now I have a vlog coming out. That tells you everything that I've been wearing during the week, what I've been doing, all the things that I've been finding that I love, that I want to share with you. So if you want a little bit of sort of background information, then please do remember to watch that one as well. And if you're subscribed and you click the little bell, you'll get a reminder whenever a new video is posted. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.